I am your host, Shane, and it's true. The dollar is in a state of potential fading of value, decrease in value, losing its dominance, and Bitcoin is looking at ready to soar. Ready to soar, according to this article here from the Street Roundtable. This is brand new, just within a few hours. If the dollar's dominance at risk, Bitcoin soars. The Fed shifts states buy Bitcoin. This is from Becca Bratcher, and she's noting that as Bitcoin soars past $105,000 and these pro-crypto policies keep gaining momentum, the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent backs Bitcoin while U.S. states and global banks are exploring reserves. I mean, stuff is just popping. Bitcoin's price at the time of the writing here, we'll look at the charts here in a minute, is 105K, almost 106K, and lots of trading volume. Volatility, yes, of course, that's Bitcoin, that's crypto. Welcome to Bitcoin, by the way. Bitcoin is holding at 105K, almost 150% up from last year. So if you're like, oh man, the market's not moving, because I feel that way myself sometimes, wanting my altcoins to pop, we just got to be patient. But a lot of this is the cycle, but we cannot deny that the new presidential pro-crypto, pro-Bitcoin agenda is helping things happen. And all these announcements that are happening here in the U.S. and around the world are amazing. The U.S. Senate confirmed billionaire investor Scott Bessent as Treasury Secretary in a 68-29 vote. This is really good news. They asked that he balance tax cuts, deflect reduction, and tariff policy while advocating a pro-growth for economic measures. Strong supporter of Bitcoin and crypto innovation, Bessent has expressed interest in integrating digital assets into the U.S. financial policy. He's also pushed for extension of Trump-era tax cuts and looking at creating an external revenue to collect tariffs. So I think a lot of people are still iffy on the tariffs and how that will all work out. I don't think that the U.S. is just going to start tariffing across the board, and I think this is going to be kind of a hit and miss thing to try and just gain back U.S. jobs in the automotive markets and other markets. Does Fed Chair Powell support crypto now? Well, he acts like he does. He says banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers as long as they manage the risk, adding to the optimism of the Senate. While most stocks struggle, Bitcoin rally picked up steam with Ethereum and Solana seeing some big gains. So are we going to see strategic Bitcoin reserves? And the article asks, will other nations follow suit? Well, we know that's already happening. The U.S. Subcommittee on Digital Assets, they are going to be talking about and discussing a national Bitcoin stockpile. 12 states have already taken the initiative to establish their own state-level Bitcoin reserves. These bills empower state treasurers to allocate a public portion of funds to Bitcoin, and some are even exploring broader digital asset investments and other cryptocurrencies. Texas is loudly leading the charge. On the 29th, day before yesterday, Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick announced that he's creating a Texas Bitcoin Reserve, one of their top 25 legislative priorities this session. The same day, Czech National Bank Governor announced he was considering adding Bitcoin to the country's reserves on a global stage. So hasn't happened yet, but definitely the decisions are being made here. So a really good article here by Becca Bratcher, which you can follow on X if you want. Let's take a look at the charts, and then we'll go back and look at some other interesting news that you might want to take note of. We've got our market cap, the total amount of money in the cryptocurrency market, the ones that are being charted, is 3.7 trillion. Volumes kind of going sideways the last couple days. Some of the trending coins are, top trending are ICE Open Network, actually not doing that great. Mantra, DYDX, so there's some good ones there. If you ever want to go to CoinGecko, you go to their main page, and just some information for you in your research. You can go and look at these trending coins, ones that are picking up momentum. And you can also go to these top gainers. So the Musket, we were going to talk about that. That's actually a coin that came out by Elon Musk's dad, and definitely chilling. You can see, or shilling. You can see that it's almost 500% up. So wow, yeah. Open Exchange Token, another one. Safe Moon, another one. All very high gains. You can see Musket's up 500%. Open Exchange is up 400%. Safe Moon is up 91%. So if you want to look more at the coins that are really pumping, let me know. Leave a note in the comments so I can see what you want. Otherwise, I don't have an indication of what you want. If there's something you don't want, let me know. That way I can try to fine-tune the show to what you, the viewer, is wanting to watch. So I am kind of geared more toward the everyday person that just wants to talk not so technical, and also I'm geared toward family friendly, because I just do not use foul language on these videos that we put out on YouTube. So let's look at the market here. We can see Bitcoin's holding at 105K. Ethereum has bounced up. Look like we're at almost 33,400. I mean, a little ways off, but some good gains over the last 24 hours. Next contender, XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, well, BNB, then Dogecoin, Cardano at top 10, followed by Tron, Chainlink, Avalanche, Stellar, Sui, Toncoin, Hendra, Shiba Inu, WealthCoin, and Litecoin. You can see some of the other ones there that are also fighting for top 20 or so. Polkadot, Leo Token, Hyperliquid, Bitcoin Cash, BitGet Token, and Uniswap. So lots of great coins. You can see that the market is looking mostly all green for our top coins, so that's really good news. Probably some big gains in the altcoin market as well. Our time chain calendar tells us that we can get 951 Satoshis for $1 US. So that's good news. Our price prediction has gone down a tiny bit on the 5-day. We're at 113,000, but the 1 month stands pretty steady at 132,000, and the 3-month prediction for Bitcoin is at 858,000. Our altcoin season has heated up a bit since yesterday, and that's apparent by all the gains in the market. So we can see some money is going over into our altcoin market. If you slide down, this, by the way, is blockchaincenter.net. This chart here, if you go down, it has really nice top performers over the last 90 days. You see H-bar has taken the #1 position again, followed by BGB and XRP. So within the last 90 days, H-bar has gone up 636%. XRP's gone up 533%. So pretty incredible gains. You can go down and see the list here. Dogecoin's up 119%. For those that are in the mining world, Dogecoin is a big one to watch. Bitcoin is a little less than the middle of the road here at about 57% gain, but definitely nothing to sneeze at with the power of Bitcoin and the long-term market on Bitcoin. It is the king. Fear and greed is about 54%. So it's kind of a neutral fear and greed, not just getting close to a fear. So Yeah, the market's looking like there could be some potential entry points and some potential more profit based on that chart. Not investing advice, just talking shop with you guys. And some other top news today. Please like and subscribe. If you haven't liked and subscribed, it really helps me out. I appreciate it. I'm not doing well in the algorithm on YouTube for some reason. So please help me out if you could. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Elon Musk's dad plans $200 million to raise with Musket meme coin. Well, with that huge gain this morning, I think he's probably accomplished that. And then some. Bitcoin retail sellers send 625 million more money into ETFs. We can see we just got an update here on Cointelegraph. This is live right now. Fed chair calls for Congress to move on crypto regulatory apparatus. Tesla reports 6 million gains in Q4 using the new accounting rule we talked about yesterday. This is going to make companies that hold Bitcoin look a lot better on the balance sheets, enable them to move forward even more powerfully, more with more momentum because of having the money and the financial wherewithal to do it by being able to count that crypto. You can see how quick this, oh, I see, it goes from hot stories to, yeah, Trump media partners with Charles Schwab to expand into crypto financial services. Telegram ecosystem bigger than tap to earn. So I don't know, Telegram's just getting bigger, that's all that means. Trump crypto order may disrupt Bitcoin's 4-year cycle, according to Bitwise. This is something I've talked about on the channel. I do believe that we are going to see, for Bitcoin anyway, the sideways but up over, over every quarter. I do believe that that is going to last more than this year. I think that's going to last at least 2 years. And I hope I'm right, not investing in advice, but with all the momentum and all the people wanting to buy Bitcoin and put Bitcoin in their coffers, I would just suggest if you have any spare money and you want to get into this crypto game, definitely dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Do like Michael Saylor and don't worry about the price. Just try to accumulate 1/10 of a Bitcoin, which is 0.01, I believe. Okay, or 0.1 of a Bitcoin. Okay, so when you get 0.5, you've got half a Bitcoin. When you've got 0.75, you've got 3/4 of a Bitcoin, and then you'll be almost to your whole Bitcoin. There's only 21 million Bitcoins, and there's even more than 21 millionaires. So you add all the countries and all the banks and all the businesses, you can start to see, I mean, there's going to be 100 million entities, organizations, long-time Bitcoiners that are already going to have a half to a whole Bitcoin, okay? And what do you think is going to happen when that happens? And then the rest of the population decides, oh boy, I want a Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to be at 500,000, $1 million a Bitcoin at that time. So, yeah, that might be 4 years off, but 4 years goes by really quickly. And if you just start buying $10, $20 a week of Bitcoin, my belief is you are going to be very happy in 4 years, in 4 or 5 years. Very, very happy. You might be happy even sooner. It looks like this Bitcoin market is going to continue. So think about that. Look at your budget. Don't spend money you can't afford to lose in case something goes crazy and a meteorite falls on the earth, And don't invest like it's you have no other emergencies or no other issues could ever possibly happen, because that can always happen. That can always happen. The world is changing. Things happen. So be prepared for those things too. Strategic Bitcoin reserve not only for countries but for protocols. Oh my goodness. Do you know there's over 2 million altcoins, coins that are not Bitcoin? Over 2 million. Imagine them all wanting to have a reserve. I mean, you just start to see Bitcoin is hot. It should already be $250,000. It should already be 250,000. In my opinion, it's going to go up very quickly. I know that people are trading against it, and that is kind of keeping the price more stable so that we don't get those big jumps. But Bitcoin ETF surpasses 125 billion. BlackRock's IBIT ranks 31st worldwide. Stable coin volume surpassed Visa and MasterCard combined in 2024 by Helen Partsa. This is Cointelegraph articles, by the way, if I haven't already said so. So this is good. You can just go to their website and get more on these articles if you want. But there's your update for the day. Well, I think I got one more thing from Crypto Slate. Oh yeah, here it is. Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs see 655 million in inflows as the SEC swiftly approves Bitwise's new combined fund. According to this gentleman here, which there's no way I can say his name, so I'm going to call him Aluwapilam Ajijimo. What a name, dude. Change your name, please. Good articles that this gentleman writes, but it shows here that that 655 million went in on January 30th, yesterday, and this is because of the Securities and Exchange Commission's approval of Bitwise Fund offering exposure to both assets. So this is going to be something huge, man. This is happening. Other funds saw positive activity. Bitwise, ARK 21 shares, ARK B, Franklin Templeton, VanEck, Invesco, Galaxy BP, CO, Grayscale's Mini Bitcoin Trust. I mean, there's just so many of them, and they're all piling on. It's not going to slow down anytime soon. I don't know how you get rid of that thing. That's tricky. But also Fidelity and others are doing all these things and just piling into Bitcoin. So really something to think about. If you're not in it, then get in it. You can email me if you have any questions or you want any hand holding. You know, I could hopefully help you. My time is valuable, but yeah, you can email me at bitcoincryptonewsonline@gmail.com. So that's it for today. Have a great day. Again, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Bye. Goodbye.